A recent UK research study from the Chartered Management Institute and YouGov revealed that bad managers and toxic workplace cultures were very harmful for organizations. More than one third of employees and managers who had quit or were planning to quit were doing so because of bad bosses and negative work environments. The study also found that 82% of new managers and leaders had never received any formal training to be good managers and leaders. The few managers who had received some training were far more likely to have happier teams and healthier work cultures. Good leadership and management requires specific skills, knowledge, and attitudes. These need to be developed with careful training and practice. Otherwise, the costs for the organizations and employees can be very high. Are good leaders and managers born, or do they develop these skills through training, practice, learning, and improvement? Some people may be predisposed to be better managers and leaders than others, but the training, practice, learning, and improvement usually plays a much bigger role. When you move from an individual contributor role to one that requires managing other people and being responsible for their work, their performance, productivity, motivation, engagement, growth, and well being, that requires a whole new set of skills, knowledge, and attitudes. Management is a lot more complex and challenging than people usually realize, and it requires proper training, practice, and coaching. So, let's look at a few key aspects that new managers need to be trained on. I will highlight 4 essential skills and also list the others, which are equally important. Decision making skills. New and old managers and leaders need to be trained extensively on decision making skills. This includes how to analyze situations, weigh options, and consider the short and long term impacts of their choices. It's also very important to educate them on how our mind works and how we make decisions and the many implicit biases and logical fallacies that can hinder optimal decision making. They should learn the many ways to de-bias their decision-making processes. Enhanced communication skills. Effective and impactful communication is crucial for leadership and management. Training should help managers learn how to communicate clearly, listen actively, and provide constructive feedback. This should also include basic storytelling tips for using impactful narratives and stories in their communication for better influence, inspiration, and engagement. Employee engagement and motivation. Managers and leaders need to be trained and educated on how to engage and motivate their teams. This includes basic knowledge of the psychology of motivation, what works and what does not, short and long term. Ethics and DEI. It's essential to lay a strong foundation for new managers to create an ethical culture within their teams, one which promotes fairness, equity, and inclusion, and one which actively avoids harassment or discrimination of any kind. Apart from all this, new and existing managers and leaders need to learn conflict resolution skills, emotional intelligence, grit, and resilience, as well as how to drive and manage effective change. It's also very important for them to be aware of the kinds of attitudes and mindsets that create sustainable success, like positive psychology, mindset, etc. Don't forget to keep the learning and development ongoing for new and existing managers and leaders. The organization will benefit immensely from this.